Yeah, what's going on, everybody? It's YouTube's greatest travesty, and we have week 2 of the World Showdown series. It's a showdown series where everybody drafts their team. It's league format, and we all play in showdown. So yeah, it's the team I brought today. I brought a Shikaperi Metagross because he has a lot of things that want to hit me with EPs and EQs. We've got a defensive Arcanine. We've got Torkoal, who's actually a specially offensive Torkoal to be able to 1v1 Scissor easily, and then also be able to take on multiple other members on the team. Jolteon, which is a Choice Spec set. We got Choice Scarf Ditto, and then we've got a Life Orb offensive Sigilyph. He brought Politoed, and he brought Swift Swim Seismitoad, which is absolutely terrifying. He brought Electivire, Confagoras, Amistar, and Scizor. Now, Scizor being his Mega, of course. I did not bring my Mega. I actually kind of wish I did, looking at this team. It would have made sense for me to bring Mega Bennett, but, you know, hindsight is 2020. But I will go ahead and say that this was an absolutely well played battle from Chill's point of view. So before you guys even get any farther into the video, just be sure to note that this guy has played super well. But we're going to go ahead and get into it and see Caroline Castforms can actually make a comeback and get back. So I actually go ahead and start off by sending out Sigilyph. I'm actually predicting for him to go for Seismitoad here. Now I make a play here to go into Ditto, transform, and he actually goes ahead and predicts me. He goes to EQ. This is why I go ahead and say that. He predicted me 110%, and it felt super weird because I was like, the obvious play is to just Wild Charge. I don't have any ground immunity, and the worst thing that I could happen is I could switch into Jolteon. Now if I would have stayed and would have just attacked, I could have taken him out, but I decided that, hey, I'm going to go for a play. He's going to Wild Charge me. And when he wild charges me, I'll be able to do my thing. So, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. It's not going to turn out that way. As I lose the Mon that would have been able to deal with this, he's going to wild charge me and get rid of Swagilyph. Swagilyph is gone. That's 2 Mons right there. Majestic is going to be the Mon that I had to send out. I need to get it Intimidate off, and I need to do something. He's going to go out into Confagoras as I actually just go for the Will-O-Wisp, get the burn off onto Phantom. And I feel like my best play here is to actually just go ahead and Flamethrower, see what I can do to him. He's going to actually set up Toxic Spikes, which is very smart on his part. I'm going to go ahead and Flamethrower again. I get the crit. Unfortunately, though, he does decide to go ahead and Pain Split me, which gets him right back up to normal. So he can actually go ahead and set up his next layer of Toxic Spikes if he wants to here, which I do believe he is going to do, as there's nothing I can really do to stop him from doing that. He's going to switch out here. Best play for him. I'm going to go ahead and go for a Flamethrower, and unfortunately because of the drizzle, I'm not going to be able to do anything. And I go for the HP Electric just to see how much it would do, just to kind of gauge what his thing is, because I don't want to really switch anything in on the Scald. So I'm going to go out into Metagross. Got my little Meta Bay coming out. And he's going to go out into Seismitoad. I just go ahead and Grass Knot right there, just because, why the hell not? Why would I not Grass Knot there? He's going to go out into Scizor. And unfortunately, because the rain's up, I can't really do anything. I'm a little bit I'm more in midst than anything. I'm an HP Fire Metagross. He knocks me off, gets rid of my Chocoberry. I'm going to go for a Thunder Punch just to kind of gauge how much that's going to do. It's not going to do enough. He's going to go. I should have honestly just gone out into Torkoal here, even though the rain is up. Just that way I can take it, but I wasn't thinking about him bringing knockoff on Scizor. I thought he might have been the bulky SD set. So I'm going to go for a Lava Plume. Going to get the crit, but it's not, of course, even with a crit that does nothing whatsoever. He's going to go for Ancient Power, which is absolutely terrifying. If he got the boost right there, he could have just swept immediately. I'm going to go out into Jolteon, and my best play here is to try and go for a Volt Switch, I guess. But unfortunately, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that as he switches out to Electivire. And you guys can kind of go ahead and see how this game plays out. Spoiler alert, I just get swept from this point on. He has EQ, and nothing on my team is going to outspeed him. So, yeah, that's the game. I got 6-0'd. It's a good game, well played to Chill. Chilled at the very beginning of the game just played super well, and I just couldn't catch back up. So it's actually leading to a problem that I've seen where I'm playing super weird in the beginning, but even then I can't even really, like, this isn't the first time we've gotten 6-0'd. we got 6-0'd in season 2 of the PIC, which is the season that I actually went on to win the whole entire thing. So getting 6-0'd isn't a problem. It's more so the play style. If I play poorly, and that's the reason why I get 6-0'd, that's more of a reason. I don't think I actually ever play poorly. Like, I did have a couple bad switches, and I think my planning was poor. Because I could, like I said, hindsight's 20/20 on that regard. I could have brought Mega Bennett, and I could have done a lot more, and I overlooked the Electivire, because that was a problem I actually had in PIC Season 2. Real Judy freaking had a love for this one, and Real Judy was the person that always gave me the hardest time, because I could not figure out a way to, like, it's not I couldn't figure out a way to beat him, it's I overlook Electivire so hard, and you really can't do that with any mons in draft format. So fortunately, if I planned a little bit more for Electivire, I planned way too much for Gyarados. I thought he was going to bring a Gyarados, and that was what was scaring me. But he played super well at the beginning. If he actually just wild charged at the beginning, I think I actually had a good chance of winning, because I would have taken out Electivire, and then or I would have at least forced Electivire out. And yeah, it was like there was on this team that's going to want to 1v1 Electivire. Like, I don't think anything on this team really wanted to 1v1 it. I don't know what Castforms set was. He could have had Willow on Castforms. He did have Toxic Spikes to set up, so I don't know if he did, because those moves kind of clash. But yeah, it's very interesting, and yeah. So 6-0, oh well. Next week we take on CC, and I just want to get a win, honestly. So who knows? Maybe I'll just go full hats. Maybe I'll just bring all the hats in the world, or maybe I'll just go super hyper aggressive. Maybe I'll go super hyper defensive and make him want to kill himself. Like, he'll just forfeit. He's like, I'm tired, it's 200 turns in, let's stop this. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed and you guys are still a proud fan of the Carolina Castforms, be sure to show some love in the comment section down below and like the video. Thank you guys again, and we will see you guys later.